And I welcome you to this 2021 Northwest Championships from Medford, Oregon. U.S. Cellular Park is where we're at. This is a 2022 game, Tri-State versus Washington East. As we've been telling you all weekend, they have three classifications out here, three classes, the class of 2020, it's not to get too many 20s in there, 2022, 23, and 24. So we try to keep up with all of them as we go throughout the day. We're about ready to get this one underway. When we come back, we'll have the opening pitch for you as you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net. We return to U.S. Cellular Park for the 2021 Northwest Championships. And Tri-State will be batting first as the away team, or at least that's what we were told. That never means anything, at least until somebody gets up to the plate. Oh, I guess we'll take it away. It's not quite a final, is it? It is the top of the first, though. So, all right, they're huddling up. Washington East will be coming out on the field. Some of these players, not too many of them, have already committed. We only have one listed here, Oliver Brown from South Anchorage, Alaska, has committed to play at Holy Cross. The Washington East team, a little more. Jonathan Gonzalez will be going to Yakima Valley Community College. Nathan Gray Jr. will be headed to Lower Columbia Community College. Luke Bayer will be, I'm taking that back, that's not Luke, that is Daniel Dickinson, that will be headed to Spokane Falls Community College. In fact, all of these, except for one, are community colleges. Joey Pearson will be going to Lower Columbia Community College. The Jackson Davis is headed to Spokane Falls Community College. Matthew Sav and Brandon Fair are both headed to Yakima Valley Community College. And Royce Van Dyne is headed to Lower Columbia Community College. And Rico Longo will be headed off to, has committed to play at Gonzaga University. So that's some of the, that's all the commitments that we have here in front of us that have been made. These all of these players are really being heavily recruited here at this point because they obviously graduate next year. So we'll have early signing day. I'm sure that some of them will participate in that. Others of them may wait until February when things are a little bit closer to figure out where they want to go. The other thing that this doesn't tell us, especially for the uncommitted, is how many of them are being recruited for another sport. We don't have all of that information in front of us either, so that means that we're kind of incomplete in our information, doesn't it? Tri-State will be sending Cody Matson up to the plate. Cody is from East Lake High School in Washington. He'll be followed by Braden Lewis from Rocky Mount High School. And then Silas Jolicoeur from Westview High School in Oregon. Rocky Mount is from Idaho. Those are the first three batters. And I guess stepping up there is Matson, and he'll look at ball one. Meanwhile, out on the mound for Washington is Joey Pearson. And Matson swings and fouls the next pitch, and we're at 1-1. Pearson back up to the top of the mound. Matson ready. And Matson's going to send that one out to short, and he's going to be safe. That does bring up Lewis, who's from Rocky Mount High School in Idaho. Pearson's first pitch to him is a ball. The 1-0 swung on, sent out to second. Is going to get past. But Manson's going to hold at second as it gets out into right field. So all of a sudden, Tri-State has something going here. In the first inning, Silas Jolicoeur from Westview High School in Oregon will step up there. And the first pitch to him is a foul. And become 0-1. Pearson is from Richland High School in Washington. So 0-1. Take it for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and fouled back. We'll go to 1-2. Here comes the 1. Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3, and there's one away. Austin Jones from Bishop Kelly High School will take over. And he looks at ball one. That's down low. 2-0. Foul tip. Moves the count to 2-1. Missing on the 2-1. That'll move the count to 3-1. Looks like the official disagrees with my 3-1. He's got 2-2. And I can tell you right now, the umpire is always right. Nope, I was right the first time. 3-1, he says. Oh, we'll fix it again. Swing and a miss. A little bit of a foul tip, sound like maybe off the bat. 3-2. Tri-State has 2 on, trying to get them in. Get an early lead here. There's ball 4. There's somebody who's played enough baseball, Jones that is, to know that you stand there if you're in doubt. So the bases are loaded for Brett Housel. I say that because often you watch the umpire, he'll call a strike if you lean towards first. There's a strike. Or at least it seems like they do. They probably don't, but it seems like it. Housel in the hole, 0-1, but the bases are loaded. And there's a shot out to center field. That's going to get down. Here's 1 run that scores. Here comes a 2nd run in. Here comes a 3rd run in. And standing at third base is Housel with a 3-run triple. That's one way to open the game. I went down out in right center field, and there was nobody that was going to get to that. And Housel clear around to third with a triple to knock in 3. That'll bring up Jace Monkey. It looks at strike 1. He's from Twin Falls High School in Idaho. And there's a foul. I'll make the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. And now there's 2 down. Aaron Kearns from Highland in Idaho looks at ball 1. That misses low. 2-0. Three and 0. Four straight pitches for the walk. So that'll give the Tri-State first and third with 2 down. And bring Tyler Vance to the plate. Plays for Blackfoot High School in Idaho. Vance will look at strike 1. After being in the hole 0-2, Vance has worked it back to a 2-2 count. Strike 3 will end the inning. So we'll head now to the bottom of the first, as we do. Tri-State leads this one 3-0 as you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We return to the bottom of the first inning. It's a 3-0 lead for Tri-State here at U.S. Cellular Park in Medford, Oregon. The 2021 Baseball Championships for the Northwest, as they got off to a quick lead. Pitching for Tri-State is going to be Reagan Walker, a left-hander who played for Billings Senior High School. So we'll see here as Washington East will send up Brandon Sov from Grandview, Washington direction. And the first pitch is up high, ball one. Sov laces the next one out to the second base, and they'll get him at first. There's one away. Brady Bean of Kamiakin High School is the next batter. There's a strike. Walker takes his time looking in. And there's a shot. Laced out to right field. And there's two down. And the first pitch to my view blocked. First pitch to Bryson Ostergaard was a ball. The next one fouled third base way. Dusty Kearns of Columbia Basin College is coaching the Washington East team. There's a swing and a miss. Now we're at 1-2. There's 2-2. So Dusty Kearns has Columbia Basin Community College is where he coaches. That's inside. 3-2. And there's the walk. So Ostergaard trots down to first. And that'll bring up the left-handed batting Luke Bayer from Wenatchee, Washington. The first pitch to Bayer is ball one. Ball two. Walker behind in the count. Ball three. Pop to first will end the inning. We move along now to the top of the second. As we do, Tri-State 3, Washington East nothing. You listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
So here we are. We're going to the top of the second inning here at U.S. Cellular Field in Medford, Oregon. It's a 3-0 lead for Tri-State over Washington East. Pearson will be back out on the mound for inning number 2. Pearson and Mendez are the scheduled pitchers for Washington East. Walker and Savage for Tri-State. We always say we'll see how well that holds up. Stepping in for Tri-State. And I hope I'm going to get this right. Is Nainoa Bell. Nainoa Bell. Or Null. Excuse me, I didn't get it right. Noah Null. And Null will take strike one. Null from Lincoln High School, Washington. There's a grounder out to short, scooped up, fired to first, safe. Well, Tri-State has the lead-off batter on. Null, as it goes back. A long discussion out there. Pearson threw it over to first, but now the umpires are going to confer. And now they all back off. Explain it to the catcher. The catcher goes, okay, got it. Everybody heads back to their respective positions, and we're ready to go. Ethan Ammerman, Richland, Washington. He'll foul tip the first pitch. We'll go 0-1. Foul the next one. We'll go 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down on 3 straight pitches. One away, 1 on. There's a shot to short. They'll go to second and get 1. Safe at first. So 2 down. They got Null at second base. Oliver Brown as the batter for Tri-State. There's a strike. Brown steps in. Strike 2. Rogers over at first base. Got a bit of a lead. Harry takes off. That's going to be a ball, and Rogers is in at second. So the pitch missed. 1-2. Rogers gets down to second base. And that one's fouled. And there's a swing and a miss. That's going to close out the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. As we do, it's Tri-State 3, Washington East nothing. You listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Or a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Park, Medford, Oregon. As we move to the bottom of the second inning, it's a 3-0 lead for Tri-State. Walker continues on the mound for Tri-State. And leading off and sending it to third is A.J. Woodward from Brewster High School. Throw him out, and there's one away. Making that play was Tyler Vance. That brings up Daniel Dickinson from Kennewick. He'll take strike one. Ball one. Swing and a miss. And there's out number one. Make that out number two. Popping the first pitch out of play is Rico Longo. Three and one. Nope, make it a four. That's a walk. Two out walk. Jackson Davis will step in there. He'll take strike one. We're at 0-1. The 0-1 fouled way back. 0-2. Walker steps off. Upstairs. 1-2 to Davis. Swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning. We head to the top of the third. As we do, it's Tri-State 3, Washington East nothing. As you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Park here in Medford, Oregon. It's a 3-0 ball game. Tri-State out on top as we head now to the top of the 3rd inning. Pearson out there for the 3rd. Leading off for Tri-State, Cody Matson from East Lake High School in Washington. Quickly 0-2 after a swing and a miss and a pop out of play. The bouncer taken by the second baseman to first, and there's one away. Braden Lewis from Rocky Mount High School, Idaho, fouls the first one off. There's strike 2 called. 1-2. There's a shot out to shortstop, bobbled over to first, still on time. Two down. Silas Jolicoeur there's a strike. 1-1. Fouled off the fence. We'll go to 1-2. Full count. There's a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the third. As we do. It's a 3-0 game in favor of Tri-State as you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Park. We head to the bottom of the third inning as Tri-State leads this one 3-0, as they have since the very beginning. They scored 3 in the first, and that lead is held up so far. Walker back out on the mound for Tri-State. Leading off for Washington East is Caleb Gray. West Valley High School in Washington. Gray looks at strike one. There's a punch to short. Now Gray's going to beat that one out. Rico Longo. Nope, one too many. Royce Van Dyne. Van Dyne is at the plate, batting left-handed against Walker. There's strike one. Count moves to 1-1. There's a hopper out to short, over to first, safe. So they get the front runner. Don't turn the double play. A safe over at first base is Longo. Brandon Fair steps in. Fair looks at ball one. And ball two. A 2-0 swung on and missed. Makes it 2-1. Fouled out of play. We'll go 2-2. There's a shot into right field. That's going to get down quite a ways. They're coming around is Longo. He's going to be at third base. Throw went into first. And getting on down into the second base was Fair. So with one out, Washington East has something going here with runners at second and third. Nathan Gray Jr. at the plate. Strike one. There's a shot out to center field, but it's going to hold up. But that's going to get the run in, and Longo's going to score. Holding up at second base was Fair. Two down. Matthew Sauve steps up. And he's going to send a shot. That's going to fall. That's going to be bobbled a little bit. That's going to be enough to allow the run to score. And sliding into second base himself is Sauve. Washington East has scored a couple here in the bottom of the third. 3-2. Brady Bean at the plate. He's going to tag one, but that's going to be the third out. It's going to hang up a little bit too much. We move to the top of the fourth. As we do, it's Tri-State 3, Washington East 2, as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Dwyer! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Back here at U.S. Cellular Park, Medford, Oregon, we are ready to start the fourth inning in a 3-2 ball game. Tri-State scored 3 in the first. Washington East just put a couple up at the bottom of the third. You've heard us reference heat here in the last couple of days. Not quite as bad as it has been. At least today's a little bit of a breeze, and it's a little bit cooler. So we'll get the top of the fourth started. Pearson on the mound for Washington East. And leading off this inning for Tri-State is Austin Jones. And he'll take a strike to get things started. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That one misses. We'll go 1-2. And now 2-2. Fouled back. Three and two. So far, Jones has worked it as far as he can work it. And there's ball 4. Jace Malky. Oh. Brett Housel. Jace was just doing something else. Brett Housel at the plate. And Housel looks at ball 1. Down to second goes the throw, and out into center field. And not going to take it any further than that is Jones. As Jones will just stay right there rather than attempt to go to third. Housel steps back in. Swing and a miss. That's fouled back. Two and two. Swing and a miss. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Now it's Jace Mulkey. Got ahead of myself a little bit there. He'll take strike 1. 0-1. Try to get Jones in from second. There comes Jones to third. He's got it. That ball thrown all the way down the left field line. Jones is in to score. Four two. There's a bouncer to short, over to first. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Aaron Kearns at the plate. There's strike one. Strike two. That's upstairs. 1-2. Strike three. And the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the fourth. As we do, Tri-State 4, Washington East 2, as you listen to the 2021 championships. We're back here at U.S. Cellular Park. 4-2 ball game. Tri-State out on top. And we're in the bottom of the fourth. Leading things off for Washington East is Ostergaard. He's going to tag one, but it's going to hold way up and be brought in easily for one out. Mulkey out on that one. Pretty easy. There's strike one, DeBear. Swing and a miss. 0-2. There's strike three. So two quick ones. Woodward back at the plate. There's a strike. One and one. One and two. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And they're going to throw this one down to first. And that'll be the end of the inning. We head to the top of the fifth, as we do. Tri-State 4, Washington East 2. You listen to the Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
As the president of Southern Oregon University, I want you to know that you are welcome here on our lovely campus.
Hi, my name is Marjorie Trueblood Gamble, and I'm the Director of Diversity and Inclusion here at Southern Oregon University. We want you to know you are welcome here.
I'm Susan Walsh, Provost at Southern Oregon University, and you are welcome here.
Du bist hier willkommen. You are welcome here.
Yokoso. Tu és bem-vindo aqui.
SOU 欢迎你. तपाईँहरूलाई यहाँ स्वागत छ.
You are welcome here.
أنتم مرحبون هنا.
欢迎来到美国南俄勒冈州立大学.
ยินดีต้อนรับ.
You are welcome here.
Chào mừng bạn đến đây.
You are welcome here.
Usually hit the... Here we are back at U.S. Cellular Park. We are headed now to the top of the fifth inning, and it's a 4-2 ball game. Tri-State out on top of Washington East. Pitching for Washington East is going to be Connor Mendez. It's kind of the way it was scheduled anyway, and he is scheduled to take Washington East the rest of the way. Or so the one schedule says. It doesn't say anything here on the lineup sheet, but at least the schedule says that. Tri-State will be up to bat. Tyler Vance will lead it off. He's going to line one into right field. Mendez comes set now. That pitch misses for ball one. Null at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Two and one. Inside, 3-1. Null gets the walk. That'll move Jones to second base. Hammerman at the plate. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So everybody advances 90 feet on that one to the backstop. Jones is on third and all on second. Nobody out. Tri-State ready to add to the lead. Strike three. Christopher Rogers at the plate. Three and one as Rogers is just taking that pitch. Let's see what happens. There, laces one out the left field. That'll score one and only one. And throw down to second, that's going to get another run in. So Oliver Brown's still at the plate. There's a bouncer to second, over to first, and that will retire the side. Go to the bottom of the fifth. As we do is now Tri-State 6, Washington East 2. As you listen to the 2021 Northwest.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
We return to U.S. Cellular Park in Medford, Oregon. We're headed to the bottom of the fifth inning. 6-2 game. Tri-State out on top. Out on the mound for Tri-State right now is going to be Otho Savage. Savage from Twin Falls, Idaho. And leading things off for Washington East is Daniel Dickinson. Savage first pitch misses for ball one. There's a pop-up that'll be taken by the right fielder. No, it's going to fall. So Dickinson over at first base. That brings up Longo. He'll swing and miss. 0-1. Throw over to first, but back easily, Dickinson. Swing and a miss. There's one away. Brings Davis to the plate. And there goes Dickinson. Throw down to second, offline. There's a shot to short, over to first, out. There's 2 away. Caleb Gray, the batter. One and one. There's a foul back. It will go to 1 and 2. Foul. Swing and a miss. There's 2 away. Nope, 3 away. I was right the first time on my personal scoreboard. So we'll move now to the top of the 6th. As we do, it's Tri-State 6, Washington East 2.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
All right. Feel a little better. I'll put it up. It's the top of the 6th. We're laughing because every now and then our beloved computer decides what inning it is, and then we have no idea what we just happened here. All right, top of 6. Caleb Gray at the plate. And he's going to send one way out of play down the left field line. 2-1. There's another foul. Caleb Gray is at the plate. Pitching is Vance. Vance steps off. Now Gray will step out. Do it all over again. There's another foul back. Long stare in by Vance. Now finally he'll come set. And that was tagged. That's going to get out into the left center almost all the way to the wall. And that's going to get Gray all the way around to second base. So that brings up Ostergaard. And he'll look at ball one. There's a shot to the pitcher who will throw to first. That's one out. But Dean Anderson steps in for, oops, wrong page. There's not a Dean Anderson. It's a Tri-State batting. Silas Jolicoeur. He looks at ball one. There's a strike. 1-1. And Dez out on the mound for Washington East right now, trying to keep this close, at least within Grand Slam distance. There's ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1. Vance down at the back of the mound. And they're going to fall fair. Foul. Close. And that'll be strike 3. 2 down. Austin Jones will see if he can keep it going. The scoop, the throw, safe. So Jones gets to third, or to first, excuse me. Matson standing out here at third base. Tri-State threatening again. Housel at the plate. That's going to get another out. I'm going to get another run in. He tried, though. It didn't happen. So we head now to the bottom of the 6th. As we do. It's Tri-State 6, Washington East 2. As you listen to the 2021 Northwest Baseball Championships. good. As we return to U.S. Cellular Park here in Medford, Oregon, we're on our way to the bottom of the 6th. Leading it off for Washington East is Royce Van Dyne. And he'll tag the first one, pitch he sees, and it'll get down in center field. Hammering's up fair. And he'll swing and miss at the first offering from Savage. Strike 2. He's at 1-2. And Farrell will pop this one up. It's going foul, and nobody's going to get that one. Not the foul ball. Two. So if we show you the sky on a fly ball, those are not rain clouds. We're nowhere close to a rain cloud. That's all smoke, and that's going to go all the way to the backstop and send the runner down to second base. Fair stands down at second base now. Or excuse me, it's Fair at the plate. It's Van Dyne that's down at second base. There's one hopper. Walk back to the pitcher, and everybody's going to end up safe here. Now they got a pickle going. A little bit of a rundown, and Van Dyne is out and going on over to second base. There's going to be Fair. Gray Jr. looking at ball one. Fair out at second base. One and one. Foul ball. There's a shot. That one's going to be fair. And that's going to get another run in. And into second base goes Gray Jr. Coming around to score was fair. 7-2 ball game. I take that back. I gave that to the wrong team. Washington East probably wants all of their points. 6-3 ball game. This is Sav. Swing and a miss by Sav. 2-0. And there will be the end of the inning as soon as they throw it down the first. I want to take it back. It's only the second out. As I look at the old scoreboard in front of me. Brady Bean is coming to the plate for Washington East. 2 down, 1 on. 6-3 ball game at this point. Two and 0 to Bean. Three and 0. There's a strike. 3 and 1. There's a bouncer out to short, fire over to first. And that will end the inning. So we'll go to the top of the 7th. Tri-State leads this one 6-3 as you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Or a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
No. We welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Park, Medford, Oregon. We are in the top of the 7th inning. Tri-State leads this one 6-3. Housel will lead it off. Mendez out on the mound for Washington East, and it's 0-1. That'll be sent out to left field, and there's one away. Jace Mulkey at the plate. Going up against Mendez. There's a strike. 1-2. Mendez looking to make sure the game doesn't get any further out of hand. There's another foul back. Two and two. That's going to be fouled, right side. That's inside. 3-2. There's the walk to Mulkey. Here's Aaron Kearns. Oh, Mulkey took way off, and now he's going to get picked off. Throw it over. And he's out. Two down. One and one at the plate is Kearns. Two down at the moment. I was up high, so we'll go 2-2. Swing and a miss. Guess I got ahead of the count there, 2-2. Strike three. That'll be the end of the inning. We head now to the bottom of the seventh. It's a 6-3 lead for Washington, or for Tri-State over Washington East. As you're listening to TimbleRockSports.net.
Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game.
And we come back. And one strike. The count goes to 1-1 to Ostergaard. Savage out on the mound for Tri-State to try to close this out, 6-3. There's a little shot that's not going to fall. It's going to be grabbed by the second baseman on a running catch. Making that play was Ammerman. Bayer at the plate. One away. Swing and a miss by Bayer. There's a fly ball. It's caught. Nope, the umpire said not caught. Trapped. Bayer will stand over at first base. Woodward steps up to the plate. He got hit by the pitch. Woodward to first. Bayer out to second base. And brings up Gary Jr. or Gray Jr. Yeah, he's going to pop one straight up. Let's see if they're going to run out of room. Yes. 0-1. Gray slashes this one to the left side. Foul. And that one's foul. So Gray Jr. lashing the ball all over the place, except it's foul. That one bounces to the plate. And misses. We're at 2-2. That misses. 3-2. Savage in danger of walking the bases so that they're loaded. Strike 3. Two down. Enrico Longo will step to the plate. He who has already made a commitment to go to the University of Gonzaga to play more baseball. 2 down, 2 on. Let's see what Longo can do. There we go. They'll look at the first one in the dirt, clear back to the backstop, and everybody will take a 90-foot advance. That's going to be out of play. And ball's tagged. That's one run that'll score. It's a fair ball. 2 runs have scored. Six-5. They still have a runner out at second base. Longo with the double down the left field line, drives to it. 6-5 ball game. Still 2 down. Jackson Davis to the plate for Washington East. And it's a 6-6 game. Try and baby our computer all the way to the end. And we're getting quite a crowd at the rail here. Caleb Gray at the plate. There's a strike. Davis is at the plate for Washington East. Nope, that is not Davis at the plate for Washington East. That is Caleb Gray at the plate for Washington East. He's going to lift one out to left field. They've got it. And that, I think, is probably the end of the game because of the time limit. Yep. So it will be a final right there. Think so?
We're just starting this same one back up, and then we'll go back out of it so that it can finish it. Because otherwise Joe has to go in on the computer to fix it.
Oh, I see.
So now we're live, and now we can do it again. And it'll stitch it together instead of Joe having to fix it.